Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Living Life, a Life View. I am your host, Dr. Veronica Garcia, and today we are joined by a super awesome guest, Dr. Patrick Greco. He is the regional developer of the Joint Chiropractic. Hi, welcome.
Hey, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you doing?
Good.
That's awesome. And talk to us a little bit about what exactly is your role at the Joint and who are you?
Okay. Well, I got involved with the Joint around 2012 as a regional developer in Metro Atlanta at first. Where I basically acquired 30 licenses for the territory, and my job as a regional developer is basically to look for prospective franchisees, and tell them, introduce them about our product, about our brand, sell them licenses, and then help them develop the licenses. So we do everything from helping them with financing, helping them find real estate, getting contractors, doing the whole build out, ramping up for the marketing for the grand opening,
right.
and helping them with a successful launch. After that, we help with operational support, where we have monthly meetings with the franchisees, and we come out twice a year for the to the clinics to basically it's called a patient evaluation assessment, which is essentially an on-site review to make sure that we check all the boxes, making sure that they're performing at where they need to perform, where they have their strengths, where they have their weaknesses, so we can help support them.
That's awesome. That's exciting. And you are a chiropractor.
I am a chiropractor.
That's
yes.
awesome. And where did you graduate from?
I graduated from Life University in December of 1999.
Okay, so, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, some time.
Yeah,
so,
we were one of the biggest classes. I think there were like 500 people in our class. Actually, I got to walk across the stage with Sid there.
Wow.
And he gave me my diploma, and he was a great guy, just a very inspirational guy.
What an amazing opportunity to have.
Yeah, one thing, looking back, I really regret not taking more advantage of that opportunity while I was in school. You have to go to assembly. I think it was Tuesday, and then our class was so big they had to split it Tuesday and Thursday. And I just remember having to go there and just figuring ways that we could get out.
Dreading it.
But the fact of the matter is, I wish I paid more attention to his messaging when he was there, because he was actually presenting while I was in school, and it was very very riveting experience though.
Wow. Well, there's always spaces now and beautiful people that we can, keep admiring and grow look up to.
Absolutely.
So it's beautiful. It's sad that you miss that piece of it, or that you're missing currently that piece of it. But with all the beautiful resources and yourself being a mentor to a lot of those students and being able to spread your journey around, it is exciting that you are in this position.
Yeah,
now,
never look back. You just keep going forward.
Exactly. So talk to me about your experience as an alumni of Life University. How was your experience at Life?
At Life, it was awesome. I moved down here from New Jersey. A friend of mine, he was going to chiropractic school, and I'm from New Jersey, so I was thinking, oh wow, I can go down to Atlanta, go to chiropractic school down there. It'll be nice and warm. It's the South. I can go to the beach. Until I get down here and we're landlocked. Yeah, New Jersey is tri-state area. New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. Otherwise, everything else doesn't really count. So, so get down here, and I really just the school. My experience in the school was the first time that I really ever felt as a part of something.
Wow.
I felt just welcomed and connected with my fellow alumni, and it really just gave me the experience to grow and to become the person I am.
That's awesome. And now you are inspiring giving the opportunity to a lot of alumni and prospective chiropractors to do exactly what you're doing, which is love the profession and live your optimal self. Talk to me a little bit more about the Joint model. Talk to me a little bit more about what it means to be a chiropractor for the Joint Chiropractic.
The Joint model is, we are a franchise, mostly franchise. We also have corporate clinics as well. And our mission is to improve patients' quality of life through routine, affordable chiropractic care. And we are a little bit of a disruptor in the profession, a little misunderstood. We are under a corporate umbrella, and we have a very specific way of what we do, and all we do is chiropractic. It's very in line with your values at Life University. Is more of a straight approach to chiropractic. We don't do any modalities or anything like that. We focus specifically on spinal adjustments and extremities when needed. Yeah. And what that does is, for a brand, it the simplicity of our model, it really allows for scalability and growth. It's you're not having all these different facets that you're going to have to add to your brand, to the business. So it allows for scalability. So the more scalable we are, the faster we can ramp to growth.
Yeah.
And essentially what we're doing is we're just making chiropractic care, routine chiropractic care, just accessible to more and more people.
Exactly. And, you know, I have a beautiful experience with the Joint. When I first started here in school, there was just conversations about the different modalities, whether it's the Joint or chiropractors or whatnot. And I am the person that needs to find out for herself what's going on. And I actually joined the Joint as a wellness coordinator, a chiropractic assistant at the Dunwoody, or actually Sandy Springs practice with Dr. Erica Henry.
Yes.
And it was a beautiful learning experience to understand and to see firsthand how we at the Joint, we're opening our doors to affordable, like you were mentioning, chiropractic and accessible chiropractic services to the community. And it just made sense. So thank you for continuing to, you know, opening up the spaces and allowing for chiropractic to reach so many people that have no idea what it is about. It's just spreading the word. I love that.
Yeah, and it's kind of cool. Last year, I think we saw 865,000 new patients in our clinics.
Wow.
And 36% of those, that was the first experience they've ever been to a chiropractor before.
Wow.
So we're really just opening the awareness of what chiropractic is and helping to educate the public. And it's, you know, the thing is we're such a small piece of the entire puzzle. And we just kind of grow, and we like to establish relationships with other chiropractors in the field, because that's all we do is chiropractic adjustments. We don't do any other modalities. Like I said, we don't do insurance. We don't do personal injury. So we look to partner with those chiropractors in the field to refer our patients to them that we can't serve.
Important. It's all about, I guess, creating a beautiful network for everybody to have a place to shine and stand and provide the care and the passion that they have.
Yeah, just establishing relationships in the community. We are one profession, and we just need to come together, because together we're stronger than if we're apart.
Yeah, I love that. And talk to me a little bit about what is the Joint Chiropractic doing right now at Life University?
At Life University, we are we come to to the homecoming, and we are a sponsor of the homecoming every year. We are the athletic sponsor of the new digital billboard. Amazing. And we always like to give back. So when they have the in October, I believe it's September or October, donating
continuing education.
Donating to chiropractic research.
Oh, yes.
And that's been very impactful for us, just to get the word out. And not only, we know the word, we know what chiropractic does, but to have the science behind it to back it up is a powerful message. That's how we can really get the message out there to the public, to let them understand what we do, how we do it, but have the proof to back it up.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So what I'm hearing you say is that the Joint is at Live Vision Extravaganza, continuing education at the end of September, October.
Yes.
The Joint is with our athletics department, shining the light on our athletes and making sure the word is out there. The Joint is providing spaces for chiropractors to shine and to provide straight chiropractic to their communities. And the Joint is at providing accessible care for the communities, whether they have experience with chiropractic or not, just making it accessible. And the Joint is also making an impact at Founders Day research campaign to make sure that the profession is excelling.
Yes.
That's
another thing we do is we want to get back to the school.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get more involved with the Life Force program.
Yes.
Getting our doctors certified in the Peak program.
Yes.
Just to kind of, to help recruit students, to show, help recruit students for the school and really to help teach them what we do. So they can you need to look at every angle of the business.
Yes.
And especially you'll hear some naysayers out there, and don't believe the hype. Just what you got to do is, if you hear it, just go and explore for yourself, experience it for yourself. Yes. And that's why we welcome students, we welcome fellow chiropractors to come into our clinics. I'm actually working with the Joint Corp right now and trying to spearhead a program to give back to the chiropractic community. Because a lot of times with chiropractors, you're in independent practice. You're like the cobbler with the holes in his shoes.
Yeah.
And it's a lot harder for a chiropractor practicing independently to get in and get adjusted on a routine basis. So we're working on a program right now to reach out to the chiropractic profession and invite them to come to our clinics and get adjusted free of charge.
That's amazing. That's impactful and amazing, because as a practicing chiropractor, a lot of times I am hitting on my best friend. I'm like, hey, I know it's 7:30 p.m., but I haven't been adjusted in a week. Can I please come by your house and get adjusted? And it's a beautiful program to have that accessibility, because as if you are driving through Georgia, Atlanta, where I am from, or where I'm currently residing in, and yourself as well, you will see the accessibility of the joint around different spaces, and it would make just the world a little bit more brighter.
Yeah, currently in Georgia, we have over 50 clinics open.
Wow.
And we have over a dozen more in development. I'm also the regional developer in Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana. We have 23 clinics open, around another dozen clinics over there in development. But nationwide, we're at around 850 clinics open right now.
That's amazing.
And the cool thing about it, it's so easy. The model of the joint is we remove all the road bumps. So, there's no appointments. No insurance is required. We're open evenings and weekends. And it just allows people to come in on their time so that they can not only get well, but to stay well. Because, as you know, we're not a Band-Aid.
Right.
Chiropractic is not a Band-Aid.
Right.
And a lot of the mainstream, healthcare, that's what they equate it to is low back pain, neck pain, headache, shoulder pain. It's bigger than that. It's so much bigger than that. And really to get the benefit out of chiropractic and the benefits of it is to come in for routine care, preventative care. And just by doing this, by working with patients, educating them, it's really, that's how they're going to get the most benefit from what we have to offer.
That's awesome. And while we get the peak system running and whatnot for the joint, how can a soon to graduate doctor or actual student, maybe in their first or second quarter, who's interested in the program and understanding a little bit more about it, how can they start that process?
Well, they can reach out to me personally. I guess you'll share my contact info. They can go to careers at thejoint.com and look for different job opportunities. Yeah. Even while they're in school, they can come in and work as a wellness coordinator, just like you did. And I find that I really respect that. The fact that, you heard things, but you did it. And that's one of that's one of the pillars at life is to do.
Yeah.
So what you got to do is go out there and do it. Exactly. and learn stuff and learn from chiropractors. And don't only go to the joint, go to every one, all the different chiropractors, all the different, go to personal injury clinic, go to, an MDDC clinic, go to the joint, go try it out.
Yeah.
And learn as much as you can while you're here in school so that you can really understand the profession. But the best way to understand it, the best way to ingrain yourself in it is to do it.
I agree. I love it. Is there anything else that you would like to share?
No, I think we kind of covered it.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for spending a few minutes of your busy schedule with us.
Thank you.
I hope to see you very soon. And thank you, everybody, for joining us at another episode of Living Life at Life for You. This is Dr. Greco and Dr. Garcia today. We'll see you on the next episode.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.